So Aspen is trying a crab meat rangoon for the first time. Do you like it? He's like, it won't fit. I'm like, it will fit. Just dump it.
It's not gonna fit in here.
And some days can be easier than others. Today was not one of those days. Aspen, what are you eating? What'd you get? Did you get soup?
Egg drop soup. It's very hot, so be careful, okay?
Say thank you.
I need to get my tea out.
Thank you.
Where's the sugar?
Where's the sugar? Do you want some sugar in your tea?
I already
He
have.
just put some in.
Oh,
I need more.
it melts. Try it.
Need
Try your
more
tea.
sugar. Where's the sugar?
One more.
I'll do that one. I'm gonna do this
Here,
one.
right here. There you go.
Can I put it in here?
No, not in your soup. I'll help you put some soy sauce in your soup.
I don't want to do it.
No.
That's plenty of sugar now, sir.
Put some of this in.
I want
Just a little.
Just a little.
It's salty. Just a little.
it.
You can put a little more in.
I don't even think you got any. There you go.
There you
That's
go.
good. Just a little nice. So Aspen is trying a crab meat rangoon for the first time. Do you like it? That's very good, huh?
Good. Yeah.
No pepper. No pepper. That's pepper.
Give me that over there.
What'd you get?
Cashew chicken.
I got sweet and sour, you
What
guys.
did you get?
So good.
What did you get?
I got sweet and sour chicken.
What did I get?
You got Snow White chicken. I was getting
She's fighting
frustrated
with
just a
the
second ago. I was fighting with the focus on it. But Matt and I are doing something we don't do very often.
We haven't done it for a long time.
Yeah, we're actually going on a little, like, it's not a date night. It's like a
Date evening.
early date evening. Yeah, we're just going to go hang out for a little bit together.
Aspen's riding around with Grandpa, doing some stuff, and we're just gonna go and enjoy ourselves for 20
About a half
minutes.
hour. Yeah. So.
And then it's back to mom and dad life.
Look at all this candy, you guys. Just dump it. Dump it. He's like, it won't fit. I'm like, it will fit. Just dump it.
It's not gonna fit in here. There's no, hold on. They're like,
They're coming after the candy. They're like, give me candy. Oh yeah, 50% off Halloween candy. You gotta love it.
hey, what'd I say? It wasn't gonna fit.
Well, we'll have to eat what falls out. So I thought I'd do a little bit different. Every now and then I do this. I sit down and I have what I call a mom moment and just sit down and talk to you guys and kind of tell you what's going on with us. So that's what I thought I'd do with today's vlog. I showed you a little bit of what we did, but like most days, we have 7 children and all of our children have different personalities and different characteristics, and some days can be easier than others. Today was not one of those days. Today was a hard day. So we were going shopping, and I don't even want to say it was a hard day. It was just a day that really made me think outside the box and think about how I wanted to handle a situation as a parent. So I thought I'd share that with you. Plus, I want to talk to you guys about what's coming up for the end of the year for our channel, some new ventures we're going on, and what's coming up for the following year. 2018 is almost here, and I'm seeing it all over social media. People are talking about, you know, don't post about Christmas, Thanksgiving's not even here, but it's true. The end of the year is coming up, and it is November, which means NaNoWriMo is here. And what NaNoWriMo is, if you're a writer, you'll know what it is already, and you may have already heard it if you have any friends that are into writing. NaNoWriMo is basically, November is National Writing Month, and so writers get together and they try to get in as many words as possible for the month of November. A lot of writers push to finish a novel, finish a book that they're trying to get done, or to actually complete an entire book. And if you don't already know, I am a writer. I have 4 books that are published. I just finished writing a children's book, and I'm actually currently working on my 5th book in my series, which is the Penhollow Chronicles. So if you want to check those out, the links are down below, or you can head over to Amazon and check out Christi Riverton. But enough of that. NaNoWriMo is a big deal for me. So it's the first day of November, and I have not written a word. So that's kind of what I wanted to talk about, but first, let's get into the parenting moment. So everything was going great today. We took Aspen out to eat, we went shopping, and that's when it happened. We had a normal, tired toddler with us today. And I've said very often that I don't generally try to put out when our kids have a bad moment, but I thought I'd share a parenting experience and maybe it'll help someone else. So I was in a situation where it was a tough parenting moment. I had a crabby toddler with me. He needed a nap. He had just eaten. And for Aspen, when has a nice full tummy and it's been a long morning already for him, he's ready to take a nap. He doesn't take them at home, but when he's in the car, that's his time to take a nap. So he wasn't getting that, and we had to get some shopping done. And Aspen was overtired. And like all toddlers, he got crabby. He wanted to do what he wanted to do, and when Aspen gets tired, he's a really happy-go-lucky kid. And when he gets tired, he just wants to go, 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 go. It's like his brain kicks in this hyper active, ready to check out everything, talk to everybody, see everything. And if you watched our vlog long enough, you'll know that's how Aspen is. He is very friendly. He wants to see everything. He's curious. He wants to touch everything. Well, that equates to pulling things off shelves, being very loud. And the loudness, I don't mind. Toddlers, that's how they are. But he was pulling things off shelves. He was running places he shouldn't be running. And he ran in front of a cart and almost got bashed into by the cart. At this point, it was one of those moments where it was time to just get out of the situation. But we had to get the shopping done. We had things we needed for the house. So I thought to myself, what can I do as a parent? So I picked him up and I walked out of the store, took him out to the car. He was not happy with me at all. He very vocally let me know how unhappy he was. And as I was walking through the store, of course, when a child's screaming, lots of people turn and look, and it can turn into an embarrassing situation for a parent. But for me, it wasn't. I was totally focused on Aspen and focused on getting him where he needed to be, getting him outside of the situation, and getting him settled down. That doesn't always go that way for me. Like many other parents, a lot of times I feel very embarrassed. It can be an embarrassing situation because when your child is out of control, it can just be super hard. It can be hard to think outside of yourself and not take it personally. But for me today, the goal was to try to handle the situation the best way I could. So I didn't worry about who was looking and what anyone was thinking. It just didn't matter to me. The focus was Aspen. I took him outside, put him in his car seat, and then I let him have his fit. I let him have his fit in the car, and I firmly explained to him that we were not going back into the store until he calmed down, that he needed to settle himself, be ready to go back in, because that's where he wanted to be. He wanted to be by his daddy. He wanted to go in, he wanted to see everything. But the rules were, 1, he had to stop throwing a fit. 2, he couldn't yell anymore. 3, he had to sit in the cart, because I knew if I let him run around, the same stuff was going to happen. It took him a minute. He dried his eyes, calmed down, we got in the cart, and we had a good day shopping. But from there, my focus was primarily on Aspen and the kids and just making sure that everything was okay. So that was the reason for me filming this part today, is to kind of let you know why you didn't see a lot of what happened in our day. My focus was on taking care of Aspen and figuring out what he needed for the rest of the day, because he was just overtired and he never did take a nap. So that is how I handled a really tough parenting situation. And I just thought I'd share it because I know sometimes it helps for me to hear. My mom's always telling me things that she did with us as kids that worked really well for her. And I know sometimes just listening to other people, it helps me out. So I thought I'd share a piece of parenting that went well for me today, because it does not always go well. I've always said there are no perfect parents. There's no picture perfect parenting, but there's picture perfect moments. And so today I had a picture perfect parenting moment. Yes. Anyway, so what's going on over the next few months? Like I said, NaNoWriMo is kicking in, so I'm really excited about that. I'm excited to take you guys on that journey. We took you on our Scaretober journey, which brings me to the next point. So how do I want to say this? We had so many questions after doing Scaretober. When we traveled to places like Malvern Manor and Willow Creek Farm, City Hall, those places really were eye-opening for us. We had experiences in those places that we had never experienced before. Some of them we didn't even realize we were encountering until after we started editing the video. Some of the voices that we heard while we were in those places, some of those we didn't hear. Some of those we didn't hear until we were actually listening to the footage. And it was really surprising to me, some of the things that we experienced, a lot of the things that we experienced. So that brings me to the future of Love Jar Vlogs. We are not changing Love Jar Vlogs. This is a daily vlog. Our content will stay the same. We always try to change things up and put a little bit here and there different, just to help keep it interesting and it's fun for us. But we decided we enjoy doing this so much, and if you don't know, I am a writer of paranormal. I write paranormal romance, I also write poetry, now children's books. So I don't stick to one genre, but the series I am working on and have published is a paranormal romance series. So paranormal has always been near and dear to my heart, and Scaretober really opened that up for me. We as a family and some friends and extended family decided to continue, not Scaretober and not on this channel, but to continue researching that journey. So we have started a second channel, and it is not live yet. It will be soon, and when it is, I will announce the name. I'll put a link down below and you'll be able to check that out if that is something that you're interested in and into. So, but I'm very excited for this new journey. It is not a vlog, it's something completely different. There will be vlogs on it, but you'll also get to experience some of that with us here at Love Jar Vlogs, because we take you wherever we go. So I'm pretty excited about it, and I can't wait to bring that live to you and let you know exactly when that begins and what we'll be doing with it. So that being said, what are we doing for the month of November and Vlogmas? I can't wait to bring you along on that journey as well. We will be doing Vlogmas, of course, we're a daily vlog, but I can't wait to show you guys, if you're new to the channel, what we do to celebrate the holidays in such a large family, and you'll get to see all of our children gathered together then. So speaking of which, I thought Charlie was going to be on the vlog today, which she wasn't, because she had school and then she had to go to work right after school. So I was hoping to get to bring her into the vlog so you guys could meet her if you haven't already. So, but she's been very busy with college, like we said, and then work on top of it. So you should get to see her soon. And what's coming up for the new year? I can't wait to share a lot of that with you. I sat down with you guys and did my New Year's resolutions last year. So when we get closer, I'm going to update you on what goals I actually met and which ones I didn't. And which ones I changed along the way. I just kind of wanted to sit down with you now that Scaretober's over and kind of give you an update as to what we're doing and what the next step of the Love Jar Vlogs journey is. You'll still continue to see your daily vlogs, probably a little more regularly than you had during the month of October.